So the question is, I'm not comfortable with string floss. Do I have an alternative floss? So for people that you who are probably referring to the string floss, here is, this is the string floss we are referring to. So the challenge becomes for many patients that I see in my office, the way that you use a string floss. Some people, I teach them a technique, and then they say like, I'm not comfortable wrapping it in my middle finger, and I always wrap it in my other finger and index finger, and some people wrap it on the ring finger. So multiple ways you can do that. Some people sometimes like, I would like to use it on my thumb, so there are multiple ways you can do it. And then also, whenever we are talking about taking care of your teeth with good oral hygiene practices, the most important thing that you need are the brushing and the flossing. Some people ask me, okay, can I use a water pick, or can I use some interdental brushes? So I tell them the two most common things that you need, are the most critical things that you need, are the brushing and flossing, and any other thing that you want to do is on the top of that. So for example, if you're using a floss, I want you to use it on a regular basis. But at the same time, if you are not a good floss user, or if you hate flossing, I don't want to kind of force the flossing onto you, and you will end up hating it, and you're not going to be able to do the job properly. So if you really hate the flossing, if you really hate the string floss, so there are two options that you have. One, you may be hating the particular brand of floss that you may have. So you may want to run down the aisle at your departmental store or your drugstore and pick a bunch of floss. And there are multiple flosses that are available. You have a particular brand or a particular style of flosses that are available, so you may be able to pick up a floss that you may end up liking. Or don't stop flossing just because you don't like the string floss of any kind. So sometimes you do have some floss pickers or floss holders, so you're able to use, and this is definitely better than doing something better than nothing, right? So I definitely recommend you use that. And then particularly if you're not a good floss floss user, then maybe look for some alternative as to air flosser, or maybe the water picks, or the multiple options available. But I don't recommend you completely quit using the floss and look for a solution, but you try to do an alternative for the floss, as well as add some other gadgets that will really help you to keep your teeth clean as well as your gums clean as well.